I hope.
Good evening, fellas and gentlemen, whatever you want to call yourself, degenerates.
Yes.
Welcome to the new time zone or new time, whatever, for everyone betting outside the box. We are 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. Was it 3:30 Vegas time? So it's welcome to the new time slot. The reason why we moved this so we can talk about live games that's going on. We have a bunch of college football games, 2 college football games getting ready to kick off. So if you have any questions or concerns or thoughts, put that in the chat. Me and Lenny would try to answer those questions before you either place your bets, hedge your bets, whatever you are doing. And the magic finger will come up and help you as well.
True.
So I am Raphael Esparza from Doc Sports Services. Here's my boy man, Degenerate Lenny, with us as well. What's going on, Lenny?
I'm feeling double degenerate, so I had to go with the polo and the hat. I feel very front office MLB right now. I'm really jacked about my Tigers, so don't rain on my parade. I'm just telling. I got at least 4 more games in us. Craig Trapp tried to rain on my parade. I asked him what time did the Reds play today. That's all I wanted to know. Ooh, shots! I'm fired up. I'm throwing elbows. I'm just saying. So yeah, but I'm jacked up. I'm jacked up for this weekend. Tiger baseball, Lion football. There's some good matchups in real college football as well.
I am so happy that the Cubs game is the first game tomorrow. Because I don't want to be watching Florida State and Miami and some of the key games when I'm dissecting the Cubs game. Because let's face it, there's tons of college football games on. I can guarantee you the Cubs game will be sound in my office. Now, will the Dodgers, Phillies, Tigers, Seattle be sound in my office? Most likely no. UFC 320 sound in my office? Maybe towards the main events, but I can guarantee you after the Cubs game, it's going to be college football. So yeah, we have a full range of stuff that we're over here at Doc Sports where we have the UFC 320. I know 5 handicappers are probably releasing stuff for that tomorrow. College football, WNBA finals tips tonight. So there's a whole bunch of stuff out there. But let's get into something that happened last night. And
do we have
30 to 35% of the people had the Rams on the survivor pool. So yes, there was a little pizza.
Raise your hand if you had on the Rams on the survivor pool. Oh wait, hold on. Hold on. I brought this out of the storage for this moment right here. This is supposed to be very dramatic for me right now. I played this out all night. I had the Rams. I'm bitter. I'm trying to get over it. I'll deal with that on Sunday. I did hit a nice same game degenerate parlay, so it made me feel a little bit better about it.
Blown away at that game. I mean, I don't understand what the Rams were doing. I mean, that's a game you could be looking at weeks 15, 16 and say, why are we battling for this position? Why are we not going to make the playoffs? Whatever their situation is, and they're going to have to look back at October 2nd at home to a depleted offensive team of the San Francisco 49ers. Half those guys that were catching passes, I had no idea who they were.
Yeah, I mean, so I don't understand multiple things in this game. Multiple things frustrated me in this game. Obviously, the field goal, that happens. He hit the upright.
Yeah.
Extra point got blocked. We've seen that happens. Okay. You fumble on the 1-yard line, you sit the rest of the game. Sit your happy ass down because you got problems. And it's not the first time you fumble. So sit your happy ass down on the side. I don't understand 4th and 1. You're running the ball. You got all the way down there.
Pick your field goals, go for it.
All around the field. Matt Stafford had 389 yards passing yesterday. He had 109 in the first half. That was it. So, I mean, he's throwing the ball all around. Don't you want Matt Stafford to have the ball in his hands on 4th and 1 with a game on the line? But I am happy that it was not a push because I would have lost on a tie. And
I'm glad you mentioned that. Like I said, I don't play survivor pools. What happens for a tie if you had it? Is it still a loss?
It's a loss. You play to win the game. Okay, there's no participation trophies. You either win or you lose. I didn't know that. Yep. So, and that came up with last week with the Dallas, whatever,
Packers.
Packers. Thank you. When that came up, so I knew that, and I thought how horrible were those people that had the Packers lost on that. I did not want to be that. I didn't want to lose. I'm glad he didn't play for the tie, but at the same, like I don't know. There's multiple things you can question about that game. The fix is in. They're out to get me. Damn the man. They're always trying to hold me down, but I'll come back because that's what I do.
At least you don't have to worry about picking your teams anymore after you look at the bright side of stuff.
I still want to stress out a little bit. I kind of enjoyed the chaos. Like I want to still track myself throughout the rest of the year. What if I go 19-1 and last night was the only time I lost?
Some books do second chance survivor pools, so you make sure you find that second chance book. I learned that today that some books offer that some books offer second chance survivor pools. So I just gave you some little education on a Friday 3:36 your time in sunny Las Vegas.
I'll text you later about specifics, but
no, I'm not giving you money to do the second chance pool. So no baseball today, which is sad. I'd enjoyed the hell out of the wild card playoffs because we had baseball from 1 till
all day.
It was fantastic, and games mean something. It wasn't the Marlins versus the Nationals at 1 o'clock. It wasn't the Pirates versus the Colorado Rockies at 9 o'clock. These games meant something. There was great entertainment, but there's no baseball today. You know what? There is 5 college football games today.
By the way, if you like any of them, put them in the chat what you like, or you have questions about them, drop in the chat. That's why we're at this time slot, is to answer any games. I think the first 2 games, Charlotte, South Florida, Western Kentucky, Delaware. So if you got questions about those, in the chat. I'm here to answer questions, and I dragged him with me because he's smart and I'm a degenerate.
I don't want to say that. I'm really intrigued about this BYU game. I mean,
I like that game.
Everyone's been telling me, okay, BYU's for real. Their defense is for real. They can score and all that. But do you really want to lay 20.5? This is a 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. So 7:30 your time. You still got 4 hours. Could we see 21? So I've been telling people, if you like BYU, then maybe look at first quarter or first half, or live bet it. Maybe if it starts off slow, I mean, the total is 46.5. What if West Virginia stops them right off the bat, and then BYU stops them, and it's 0-0 with 3 minutes left to go in the first quarter? I don't think the number is going to be 20.5 because now they just shortened up the game, almost got rid of it for a full quarter. I'm just saying, BYU will win this game. I highly, highly doubt that Pat McAfee's or Western Mountaineers is going to do anything in this game, but I do believe that we could probably see a BYU covering the first half.
So I got 2 bets in this game. This is the only other game I like besides one other game tonight. The other 3, there's 5 games on, but I don't like a lot of them tonight. And I don't want to jump in and then I'll be chasing all weekend. That's a strategy I want to avoid. So I did bet BYU minus the 19.5. I do have them in a little bit of a teaser to get me down under 14. That's the bigger play there. Of course, I'm on a teaser, but I also like West Virginia under 13.5 here as a team total because I think BYU's defense is top 10 in this country. So I think West Virginia, that time difference, those guys are playing at 9:30 at night. I mean, granted, it's Friday night lights and all that, blah, blah, blah. But BYU is going to come out, and I think BYU puts them puts them down, controls everything in the game. First half might be close, but it's BYU, and I don't mind laying
the 4.5 first quarter because what if it's 7-0 quickly?
Yeah.
I just don't see West Virginia sniffing 20 points in this game. So I wouldn't mind first quarter on that. And Gianni, yes, thank you for the reminder on Bournemouth, the English Premier League game. I had the under as well. It was 0-0 in the 71st minute and 4 goals scored in 27 minutes. 4 goals.
Jason, I'm already doing that. Oh,
4 goals.
I mean,
That would hurt. That one, the stuff like that is why I hate when people yell at handicappers, us, or whatever.
right.
It's out of our hands. I capped the hell of that game. I thought it was a dead under going to be. I had it maybe listed 1-0, 2-0. I didn't think we would see
Right.
that many 3
Oh,
goals
yeah.
for the winner. So I would play the under 99 out of 100 times.
I
It's
played the
not-
Rams last night minus
Yeah.
the points, 99 out of 100, 100%.
So you're gonna,
you know,
you're gonna have people like, oh, you suck. You're the worst capper. You're the worst acknowledges. I get it all the time because you know how many shows I do.
Yeah.
It's stuff like that. I got it on I do a South Carolina show this afternoon, and they were just ripping me in the chat like there
giving
was
it
no
to you, huh?
yeah, there was no tomorrow. But I mean, there's nothing. Once I said this multiple times, and you agreed. Every time we hit submit, okay, is this bet what you want? Yes, it's out of our hands. I know you do research on your stuff before you place your bets. It's it's out of our hands. So I could have handicapped a game that I lost a million times. I'm still going to play the same side.
Yeah, but you know, I tell people all the time, people lie, numbers don't. I've said that. I think my grandmother told me that when I was like 6, and it's just stuck with me. And I'm like, the numbers showed me this, or in your particular case, this soccer game, it showed you that the numbers would not have changed 100 other times. So I would have made that bet 100 other times. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. And nothing's worse than like if you for example last night if you had the Rams, let's say Stafford got hurt in the first quarter and you lose your bet and you
How do
get
you cap an
bashed.
injury?
Yeah, oh, you're the worst. You're horrible. I can't believe you picked it. I mean, and I guess stuff like that is like really.
Yeah.
I'm like,
How do you cap an injury? I love that when somebody goes down right away and they're like, "Oh, I want my money back." Those people on
don't get me started with that.
I want a refund. He didn't play or he got hurt. I'm like, oh my God.
Don't get me started with that. Anything else you like on Friday?
He says it. All good. Happy grooves. All good. Happy vibes. Because if the vibe ain't right, we can't win. If you don't hit the like button, it's YouTube's rule. You don't hit the like button, nobody wins. Me, you, your neighbor, nobody wins. So, Charlie.
Anything else you piques your interest on College Ball Friday or early Saturday?
Delaware Friday tonight. I like Delaware early tonight. I think that's one of the first games. I like
Hilltoppers scare me. The Hilltoppers always scare me. Basketball and in football. They're always one of those teams. Oh, I'm like, oh, this is a letdown spot for them, and then they pull out an underdog W. I agree. Delaware's the play here. I'm not saying it's a bad play. Delaware is the play here, but the Hilltoppers always scare me.
I mean, they're like, and I don't know. I like Delaware earlier in the week. I don't want nothing to do with New Mexico, San Jose State. I don't know if you have opinions on that game, but I don't. I follow the Mountain West. I kind of that game just screams tricky to me.
I can see the Lobos winning that game. I think I put one of my free play videos. I think it was a team total over for the Lobos.
Okay, I remember somebody did it. So many videos at Doc Sports, but you guys looking for a game, it should be there. But somebody I know had that, and I don't know, man. I think.
I think the Lobos they put up 30 plus points against their arch rivals, New Mexico State, 35 against UCLA. And I know this is not the same UCLA team we've seen in years past, but they had the players that still got approved to play for UCLA. So their top players still there, and they were able to put up 35 points against that Bruins defense. So what are they going to do to a Spartans defense? So I that's why I kind of like the team total. New iPhone Plus Max. Oh, I love that. That's pretty good.
Hell of a YouTube handle. That's a hell of a YouTube handle. Did the Aces win today? I kind of get away from the finals when like the World Series. Unless I kind of get away. Well, that I'll do more prop stuff in. I kind of like the Aces tonight, but I didn't want to.
It's a bad number. I mean.
I'm not in love with it.
Mercury's had success there. They're coming off a big emotional win, beating Minnesota, maybe because Minnesota was off an injury. It's a tough one. I like the Aces to win the series.
Yes.
I think it goes. I don't want to say it goes the distance or something like that. I would wait. I mean,
Gentleman
it's
sweep, maybe.
yeah. If you like the Aces, there's 3. Don't lay 3.5. If you're gonna lay 3.5, then wait to see what live betting is and see if you can get a lower number. I would take either 3 or less. This total moved up 3 points. This one opened up around 158, 159 when we released it this morning. Our plays, it's already up to 161. A couple Vegas books has 162. So I think we're going to see some points scored on this game. I think we'll see a high tempo for both teams, especially if you're the Aces. You want to control the tempo and play your ball. So that wouldn't shock me if we see a high pace game.
Even after that Aces high pace game last, what was it, when they played Tuesday?
It was a high score. Yeah, they scored.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You still like it tonight?
Yeah.
Still a high scoring game? Even,
yeah.
I mean, that number's moving. I was scared of the total, to be honest with you. I agree. I think the Aces win the series. I don't know if I'll go game to game on it. Gianni says he likes the Aces first half.
I can see that. They start off. Phoenix is a second half team. Phoenix's head coach really knows how to do adjustments coming out of halftime. So I can see that, Gian. That's a nice play.
That's a nice play there. Yeah. Last parlay of my life is Delaware.
Wow.
Aces first half money line. And one more, it's a premium. All right. Well, I mean, share with the class. I mean, you know.
Degenerate Lenny knows my rule about parlay. This should be your last parlay, win or lose. That should be your last parlay on that. So you know my rule on that one. Hate to say it.
I don't have a lot today. I just don't. I wasn't in love with Friday football. I was a little disappointed. I like some CFL. I like the game in the CFL tonight. If you're I think
boy, that one moved 3.5 points, opened up at 3.5. There's a 6 out there up at DraftKings. So that's
nuts. That is nuts. I'm just saying I got that at 3 even. And now that it's 6s, listen, when I scream this from the top of my lungs, shop your lines all the time. I've been saying it forever. And that's exactly why. Shop your lines, because it is different.
Yep.
Oh, JB, new member.
Thank you, JB, for being a new member. Hopefully you're watching the show. Let's talk about a little college football Saturday before we head into some NBA or NFL love.
Okay.
There's some really good games. Everyone keeps on telling me, do I just bet Vanderbilt money line or take the play? Like, pump your brakes. I know this quarterback for Vandy is really good. I love the head coach. Even I think Faringo mentioned it on Wednesday when we were on Doc's Daily that he thought about maybe putting Vanderbilt money line. I don't want to say take that. Alabama's still Alabama. They've been playing much better. I think Vanderbilt keeps the game close. If you're gonna take it, I say take the points. Don't sprinkle money line off the bat, because I mean, if you're Alabama, you're coming off a big win against Georgia. Now everyone's starting to forget about that loss in the beginning of the season. Now, if you can beat Georgia and then beat Vanderbilt, who's undefeated, then I think people put Alabama with respect again in their mouths. So I don't want to say Vanderbilt's going to win by a money line here. I think they keep it close.
I don't know. I mean, what I'm looking here, my notes, I'm on the over. And I got 55.5. I see some 56s out there, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. This number's weird for a reason. I'm just saying, and I might have a little bit of a PTSD from the Rams last night, but this number looks too easy for me not to take Vandy and the points. And I'm on the over.
What about Miami, Florida State? The U or the tomahawk chop?
It's always been the U for me. It always has been. I'm a Miami. I was hooked when it was convicts and Catholics from the Miami U. I've always been that kind of guy. So I will resort always to default to the U. I'm on them at 4.5, and I'm on the under. because I think it is a grindy out little bit of a game. I'm not sold on Florida State.
See, I'm not sold on Miami.
I thought that last week.
Yeah, I'm not sold on Miami. I can't wait to watch this game. I have no action on this game. I agree with you on the total. I think this is going to be a barn burner. I don't think we're going to see UVA, Florida State type of points being scored. So I think we see an under game. I think Miami will want to control the clock. So I can see them running the ball early. So I agree with you on that one. But I think Florida State bounces back from a bad UVA a loss and puts Miami at the first loss. New iPhone says Lakers versus Suns under 220. I don't play preseason NBA at all. Never. And I'm not the biggest preseason anything. The only reason why I do NFL preseason because every Joe, Dick, and Harry does. So you pretty much have to, or you're lost out of the clouds if you don't. So I don't. I'm sorry, new iPhone. I just don't play Lakers under. I mean, look at the Pelicans. They were playing some team in Australia today. I think they were 20-point favorites and they win by 10. So they wouldn't have been playing NBA team. So I just don't touch preseason basketball. So I apologize. Nevada Mavericks back. How about Baylor at home -5.5 against K-State? I could see that. I was hoping the number would come down. I was waiting for like maybe 5, 4.5. It could come down on this one, but I think the number's correct on this one. So I don't see any value. I think if K-State runs the ball, then I think if you're Baylor, you're going to be chomp at your nails and maybe look at live betting if you get a good price. But I think the number's correct on that one. What about you?
I don't have nothing in this game. I don't like. I really don't like fives in the NFL, but I just don't. This great game, I had better games circled. And it's just all it was. It wasn't like anything turned me off from this game. I just had better circled.
I thought the total was a bit high.
Huh?
I think the total was a tad high. 16 and a half. I think I made this total like 58 and a half. So it was a tad high.
Again, nothing to like make me run to the window kind of situation.
First of all, you ain't running anywhere.
That's what I've ran since '88. I'm gonna say, if you guys aren't watching the MAC now that it's started, there are soft lines in the MAC. Central Michigan is like 7.5, I think.
Yep.
Favor. They are going to destroy Akron. Akron's not good. I don't care that they're 1-4. They're bottom feeders in the MAC. They're not good. Them and
it's a 3:30 game, and it's already 7.5. It wouldn't shock me if we see 8 or 8.5 pop up on this game. So I agree. Adam
that
Martin's
game
a new
scream
member
teaser,
well.
Scream teaser right away. Highlighter, Sharpie, it right away it went into the teaser. Adam, new member shot right there. Let's go, Adam. But I'm not just a Michigan like degenerate. Like I don't like Eastern. Buffalo is going to destroy Eastern Michigan.
What about Western Michigan? Do anything for Western Michigan?
I like Western Michigan this week just because they're playing Massachusetts. UMass is horrible. I mean, UMass is horrible. So I mean, how do you not take Western Michigan? They're -12.5 again. You want a homer 6-point teaser? You get it under 7. I mean,
you and those teasers.
Oh, I'm a tease. I grew up. I mean, 8 Mile. You know, there's a lot of strip clubs. I'm a tease. Get it?
Yeah, I got it.
Did you get it? Okay, great.
I got it. Besides your Lions playing the lonely Bengals, anything in the NFL perked your interest? Except besides no Lions Bengals.
Yeah, I mean, so my other possible circle play I really liked was the Chargers. I do like the Chargers. Jaden Daniels' first game back. I think I don't know what that line is at currently. I'm trying to pull it
It's
up.
3 right now. There's a couple 2.5s out there, but the juice is -120. ESPN bet. Get better ESPN bets. 2.5 -130. Come on.
Yeah, just let me buy my own hook if I want to.
Yeah.
I know how to do that. You know, that's like mansplaining. Women don't like when don't mansplain football to me. That's mansplaining betting to people. That's just begging for stuff. I don't know. Yeah. NFL wise though, I did like I like the over in that Denver Philly game, even though I really think Philly's going to throw the ball around because usually when the receivers complain they don't get the ball, the next week they get the ball. That's kind of a
AJ Brown
situation.
receiver props, targets, receiving
100%.
props. It is going to go over just because.
Anytime touchdown. Why, he's going to get one,
Yeah.
Tennessee is very, very bad. I don't believe Arizona's very good. I kind of like that game a little bit. I think New England gives Buffalo a shot.
I agree. I do too.
That game's always I'm going to resort back to the Rams-Niners. Doesn't matter if your third string is playing your first string. That's going to be just a divisional battle, and you're going to give me over a touchdown. I'm probably going to look at that game, but any games that jump off the page, what didn't make your premium card?
That's a great question. Philly, but it's out of hand.
Stole it from Robert Fringo, by the way.
It's 4.
He used to ask that
4
question.
and a half. Yeah, it's 4.5. So that would have been really bad if I were to release that one. I'm with you in the Chargers as well, but I'm going to talk about the Monday night game. I don't understand that the Jaguars are getting no respect. Duval, really? The Chiefs beat Baltimore. I call the Baltimore Ravens the Florida Gators of the NFL right now. If you have a win against them, does that win really matter? I'm sorry. I mean, look at their defense gives up 30 plus every time the Ravens suit up and get on the field. They have not looked good. So, yes, the Chiefs got a W. Congratulations. You won at home, but you beat the Baltimore Ravens, who have not looked good. So now you're going to tell me that this one's probably going to be -4 on the road. Kansas City Chiefs, whose offense has not looked good, going to be a 4-point favorite on the road in Jacksonville. If this goes to 4.5, I'm all over Duval. So I don't understand how. Yes, the Chiefs got this number because of their name. Yes, the Chiefs got this number because who they beat. But again, they beat the Florida Gators of the NFL right now, and that's the Baltimore Ravens.
By the way, that's a great comparison. I love that. By the way, Granddaddy Dollar, new member, and giving new iPhone Plus Max a run for his money in the YouTube handle right there. Granddaddy Dollar, holler at us. We're here every Friday, by the way. We're here usually 6:30 Eastern time, right up against kickoff for Friday Night Football. But you mentioned Jacksonville. Who have they beat? That San Francisco team, I don't even want to talk about last night. Take that out. They beat Houston, which looks like a bad team this year.
Yeah, I agree.
Cincinnati, a bad team without Joe Burrow. And then they beat Carolina, which is just stays a bad team. The Panthers have been bad since the 1900s. I don't know. Somebody said that the other day, and it bugged me because I remember the 1900s. But maybe Kansas City starting to get a little bit healthier, get a little bit of moving.
If they win easily,
they always start slow though. How do I bet against Patrick Mahomes?
If they win easily Monday night, then I'll say, hey, you know what? Congratulations, Chiefs. You're back. Maybe Worthy is what you need and stuff like that. But right now, I just can't. They look bad against the Chargers. They beat up a horrible Ravens team. I just can't do it right now.
Agreed, those Ravens are not, 2-3 years ago Ravens team. And I don't understand that when you have like Derrick Henry behind you. And I get that he's aged and he's not old Derrick Henry and past his prime, so to speak, but the Ravens look discombobulated real early, and now you got.
If you're sitting with a Pittsburgh Steelers to win a division ticket, how do you feel right now? You got the Ravens, who are right now may make playoffs, no Joe Burrow, and the Cleveland Browns, who's starting Dylan Gabriel this weekend.
But
what a nice ticket that has to be.
I sneaky like the Ravens this week, though.
I can see that. I agree.
The Texans are bad.
Yeah, I agree with that. It's not like they've never played before without Lamar Jackson. So it's not like, this is our first time ever.
And it's not like Cooper Rush hasn't seen NFL's time with Dallas. I agree. You know what I mean? So he's seen first, in Texas they're bad, but they're really not good on the road. And I think that coach is on the hot seat this year.
Yeah, I agree.
So,
but before we head out, we forgot. You know what we forgot to do? We forgot to do our college. We forgot to do our college doctor's order before we start talking NFL.
All right, so let's do the college. doctor's orders. And we'll just go back to back with free plays here because you guys hit the like button. We appreciate it. So why not? So get ready. Here it goes. Forget it. Live television. It's just been a Friday, folks. It's just whatever. How you doing?
I drank something because I had something that was I felt like it was coming out of my mouth. So we have Navy team total over 31.5. Who are they playing? They are playing Air Force. And who Air Force gave up a lot of points to last week? Hawaii. And it wasn't even at Hawaii. It was in Air Force's backyard. I think Navy's going to have no issues putting up points against a very, very bad Air Force defense. So 31.5. Navy's done this twice already this year. So our college football doctor's orders is team total is Navy over 31.5. And last week we split. We went 1-1. So hopefully we can go 2-0 this week. What's the NFL one?
Let's do it.
NFL.
Tried to trick me on this graphic. Tried to trick me on the graphic here.
We are going back to the well. We had this prop bet last week and easily cashed it. And we're going to easily cash it again because Spencer Sheridan is just on fire. He's hit double-digit kicking points 3 straight games. Let's go for 4. And they moved it up. It was 6.5 last week, and now they moved to 7.5. We ain't scared.
No,
we ain't scared of the 7.5. No, not at all. So that's our NFL doctor's order. Spencer Sheridan 7.5 kicking points because we cashed last week with it, and we're going to cash this week with it.
I bet you we could cash next week with it and make it a 3. I'm forecasting the future because he's wearing a 3, and I'm not saying. I'm just saying.
I didn't catch that. I didn't catch that.
I'm kind of spinning some things. So if you didn't catch the first one, college football, Navy team total over. And then in the NFL, we're riding the best kicker in the league, Spencer Sheridan, over 7.5 points. He's on the hottest team in the league.
Yeah. They should have won last week. Dropped a touchdown before crossing the end zone. And then they lose a play when they only had 10 men on defense on the field. So how do you do that in the NFL? But before we go, tell the viewers what they can get over at Doc Sports.
Don't forget, you guys can get a free $60 account if you're brand new to Doc Sports. There's a link in the description of the video. Click the link on the video. You can head right over to Doc Sports. Give you a free $60 account you can use on any handicapper you want, whether it's a day pass, week pass, season pass, month. You Pikachu. I always say that. You can use it on Raphael's premium plays. I bet you he's got some nice stuff lined up for the weekend. Tell everybody what you got lined up this weekend.
We have a nice college football card. I think 3 plays. I think 6 units. The top one. NFL is 5, but we'll have a UFC play tomorrow. Soccer throughout the whole week. Horse racing tomorrow as well. Maybe a CFL play. I have a feeling this number might move tomorrow. That's why I wish we did CFL like we do football. We release them one day in advance. But hopefully we'll have a CFL play too, and we'll have baseball tomorrow as well. Trying to end the baseball season with a 10K profit for the season. That is my goal.
The quest is still alive. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Tune in for Raphael's. Obviously, you got a lot of stuff on premium deck for you over the weekend. Also, check out the YouTube page or the video section of our YouTube page. He's got a ton of free pick information as well. You can just click on his playlist if you really want to get intricate about it.
That's how I do when I try to answer other comments. I just click on my playlist and look for comments.
It's just people, I think, underutilize the playlist that we have of all. Like if you're just looking for WNBA plays, you could click on WNBA picks and you could see every handicapper's got a play on that video or a video on games and stuff like that, or CFL or MLB and NFL, whatever you want. So you Pikachu.
Yeah.
Good luck unless you're against me.
Yeah. Everyone have a fantastic week. We'll be back again on Friday, next Friday at 5:30 or 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. Have a fantastic weekend. Catch those tickets. And please don't bet what you don't have.